Good afternoon. Nana here, aka Judy Allen, bringing you the 12 days of Christmas of gift giving. All right, we are on day 2. So let's get ready to make that simple, quick gift to stocking stuff or to give to someone. Here we go. Let's go down to those hands. All right, so today, just a quick, simple, easy gift to make. You can either, like we did here, here's an example that I've made. We just took a nail file and stuck it in here. You could easily take it and put this in here. Drink of choice. It easily goes down in here. It'll go down further. And this here is actually a pen that I'm giving to several of my peeps for the holiday season. I see this one here won't go down. These other two will, but these won't. So we're going to make some adjustments today as we make this second gift. So we're going to start off with a 12-inch long piece of cardstock here, and I've already hole punched it right here, and it is 2 inches wide. Okay, so all I'm going to do is take it, because I want it to land right about here when I get through wrapping it. So all I'm going to do is come up like this here and see about where I need it to go. Now this, because of the bottom here, this is sort of flat. This is flat. This is almost flat, but this is not. So I'm actually going to just sort of wrap this around to get the ballpark guide. See right there? And all I'm going to do is score it. And I'll show you what else I'm going to do it. Alright, so see here, I'm going to do it one more time. I'm just going to take it here. I'm going to sort of mark it here. Let's see if we can mark it on the other side too. I don't think I'm going to need to know too much, because I just need about, if we want to measure it, I need about a little more than 1/4 inch score line. Okay, so that's all we're going to do. We're going to score. I'm going to score it right here. It just makes my gift nicer looking if anybody wants to take a look at the bottom. So I'm going to take this here and I'm going to score it. Now there's 2 things on here. This cuts the brown. The light tan one does the scoring. So I'm just going to come down here and I'm going to score. Let me flip it over for you so you can see that score line. But I'm also, what I'm going to do is measure it so we have an idea what that score line is, just so that you know. Again, I didn't even know. I have to measure off. So when I look at this and measure this, the score line's roughly about 4 inches. And I'm going to go ahead and go and score it a little bit less than that. So I chose you 1/4 inch, maybe a little bit more, smidgen more. So I'm just going to go right here. I'm going to score that. And see, that gives me a nice, now when I go down here to bend on the score line down here, there it is right there. So I'm just going to go on that score line right there, fold it, and see, it's going to give me a nice little boxy bottom. Okay, so that should work for us. Let's see. Yeah, looky there. See how that's going to work for us? So then all we're going to do from here now is we're going to take some Designer Series paper. This is actually from the Playful Penguins. And I've already pre-scored this. If you look at this, it's a total of 5.5 inches. So I scored it at 1 1/4 here, and I scored it again at 3.5. And when I go to do this, you'll see why. Because I'm going to come around here. I'm going to stack it like this here so you can see it. You can see better. And I'm just going to come around, and then I'm going to sit it there and put it down right there. Now that was supposed to stay in the center, and it didn't. See, that way I've just sort of got a wrapping around what I've got right here. So we're going to do that. So I'm just going to put it together, and I'll just ease it over, and then I'm going to just run some tape right down here in the center. And the reason for that is I am just going to put it right here so that I've got my cover, and it's going to stay in place. And I can do that just with a regular adhesive. I'm just going to come down the center, okay? And that will stick just fine. I'm going to do it like right here. And let's see here. Right there. So see, I'm going to have just a little bit on the bottom down there, and then I'm going to center it and just put it right here in the center. Alright, see? If you want to see, you just double check it. Alright, now that I'm going to this, now that I already have this, I'm going to put my pen here, because it's like I said, I already have this to gift for somebody. And as I come and wrap this around, because it holds it in place, I now know I just have to just cross it over right there. And if you want a pencil or something just to mark it to make it easier for you, you can do that. Let's see if I want a pencil, not a pen. So it gives me an idea of where I want to sit up there and adhesive to it on the back so it'll stay in place. Now, if you want it to give a little bit more, you can. That's up to you. So I know what my marking place is, so all I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my adhesive and I'm going to move this out of the way here, really and truly. I'm going to come down here and just put my adhesive right down here on this line here. You might can see it. I'm just coming along the edge, okay, because I want it to stick. And then I'm just going to come over here, and here's my line. I marked my line right here. Okay? So you might have to make adjustments, like I had to make adjustments because I was using a wide pen. And be like, okay, because when I go to put it in there, it's going to fill up the gap. Oh, I did it on the wrong side. Sorry about that. So excited about showing you. See if I can easily take this off or not. It's sort of hard to stick something in there. If you did that. Okay. Alright. Let me flip that over here. That makes life a lot easier, right? Because I didn't really have to do anything at the bottom because it's just going to fold in there, right? And this is going to hold it in place. Alright, now you see it. Okay. Alright, there we go. It's like good grief. Alright, so now I can sit up here and stick my pen in here. So we can check that out to see and make sure that's going to work for us. So that's going to fill up some of the void that looks like it's right there right now. Alright, so we can have this right here. And we've officially wrapped that, okay? Alright, now we're going to put some embellishments on it. So we're just, this is nothing more than a 2x2 that I did in the form of a square. And again, I'm just going to come down the middle with 2 rows of tape there, and I'll hold it in place. And I'm going to decorate it with this. Alright, and then I've already cut this. Again, this is the same paper, the penguin paper, penguin place. And I'm just going to, again, just put some tape back here. Get this to hold on here. And look how cute that is. Alright, and to finish this off, I've actually got some ribbon that matches, which they do a very good job of matching stuff. Makes my job easier. You know, I'm going to actually do it this way. I'm going to actually fold it in half, then fold it in half again. And actually, if you come back this back way here, and we stick it through here in this loop, it's going to give it a very nice finish. Let's see here if I can stick that through here. Sometimes it seems like the simplest projects are more challenging than the others. Okay, now there you go. So I have a nice little gift that I just created. I can put some bling on here if I want to. I believe I have some sequins that are adhesive that I could put on here. You could easily put some other kind of bling. You just want to make sure that whatever it is, it's going to stick depending on how, if you're going to just hand this to somebody, give it to them, or if you're going to actually put it as a stocking stuffer. So whichever you want to do, and if you choose to sit there and put a message on there, you can. I didn't. I haven't decided how I'm going to hand it to the person yet. If I'm going to hand it to them, or if it's going to be shipped in a box with another gift. But here is day 2. Here is the first one example that I had just to show you what I was doing. You can see that go down in there. It goes right down to here, and I could have made it a little bit taller if I wanted. I didn't. And here we go right here. I can stick this in here too, and it goes down in there as well. So there you go. Here is day 2 of our 12 days of Christmas of making gifts and gift giving. Alright, so if you like that idea, be sure to like and share us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all those different social medias, and we'd appreciate that. Alright, we'll look forward to day 3, which is tomorrow, and we will bring you another gift giving idea that you can make. Alright, see you tomorrow. Bye.